Well, good Friday, guys. Oh my gosh, it's nearly April. And there is so much going on in April, guys. Oh my gosh. I have Dallas Startup Week next week. Tomorrow I have Activate Her at WeWork. You guys, there's still tickets available. If you want to go and be inspired by all these different boss babes, learning from small business owners to huge CEOs that are women that are empowering and inspiring other women, you need to be there tomorrow in Plano at WeWork because it's going to be amazing. Chloe is working the red carpet for Girls Inc. She's so excited. And I'm going to be speaking on podcasting with On Air Media as well. So I'm real excited. So there's so much going on. And then Dallas Startup is this week. Oh my gosh, they have Mark Cuban. They have Susie from Potpourri. They have all kinds of amazing, amazing speakers. And if you're trying to get your entrepreneurship on, the Dallas Startup is the place to be next week. And so you can go to Dallas Startup and look up the schedule and see what's going on, because this city is full of people that can inspire you to become the best you want to be and to reach your goals. But I think it's so important to be mentored. I think it's so important to work with people that have been successful, hear from them, learn from their mistakes, and learn from their successes as well. But there's so much available to us. And why do we go the route that we think we know everything and we don't need a mentor? And that's my new thing this week is kind of where I'm at with Tea Time is I really need a mentor because I'm so prideful and I'm so independent that I'm I don't need anybody. I can do this by myself other than God, and it's no. He's putting me in the middle of all these amazing women with businesses, with success in their life. And I mean, this is just business gold. I can just learn from them. And it's so important to lay your ego aside. And maybe you did do this and maybe you did do that in the past, but you're still trying to get to that next level. And you need other people, not only to learn from them, but to network with them, to work with them, to cross-pollinate your marketing with them. We all need each other. We all affect each other, whether it's in life or in business. And so I feel like that's kind of where we are today. And I had a couple of verses that really inspired me this week. It was kind of a difficult week. It's been a very difficult month for me personally. And I love these verses that I got at Regen, which is where I'm in recovery at Lake Point Church, where we're just real and honest and want to change our lives and change old patterns. Because that's what it's about, about growth and changing patterns. And there was a couple verses that I want to share this morning with you real quickly before we get started of our show. But it's finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there's any excellence, if there's anything worthy of praise, think about these things. And that's Philippians 4:8. And I love that because when I think of whatever is pure, I think of my daughter. Thinking about just her sweet and pure heart, And God wants us to concentrate on those things in life. We have crap happen all day long. Does it help to focus on the crap? No, it doesn't. It helps to focus on things that are true, what is honorable, what is just, what is pure, what is lovely, what's commendable, what's excellent, what's worthy of praise. Think on those things. I love that. So I just want to inspire you guys today to think on positive things. Change those negative tapes in your minds where you go to and you think of, oh my gosh, this is going to happen. Well, why is this happening to me? Where am I going to get my next job? How am I going to pay my bills? It's I understand you have to think about those things, but try not to dwell on that and try to dwell on, hey, you know what? I'm going to do A, B, and C today because this is what I feel like God wants me to do as far as getting to the next level in my job. And then I'm going to give it to him and know that he is going to help me accomplish that stuff. Because you know what? He actually put those dreams and goals in our hearts. He made us. He knows us. He's going to get us there. Okay. We just have to trust and do at the same time. You can't just sit there and just meditate and go, okay, come to me. Give me a new house. Give me a beautiful car. Where's my Range Rover at? Right? Well, I had one, but I wrecked it. So now I don't got it no more. But, those kind of things are really important. But the show, guys, oh my gosh, the show. Okay, my first guest. I've known Romy for a very long time. She is actually a personal friend from LA. And she used to work at my store. We met at a boutique in Pasadena where we both worked. And then I opened my store, and then she worked there, and then she became famous, okay? And she was a regular cast member on The Real L Word for Showtime. There she is on the red carpet in LA. That was, I don't know, Reality Wanted Awards. Girl, you have been in reality for a long time. This is Romy.
Hi, guys. That picture. Oh, my God.
Wow, you look so different.
Really pulled up the good ones, Jeanette.
I know, right?
My wig days.
So Romy.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome.
Thank you
to
for
the
having
Southern
me.
Fried Tea. Mama's a Texan now. She lives in
am.
Austin. And we're so excited that she's here because she has such an amazing story. You talk about transforming. You talk about growth. Holy Toledo, you have a story. Now tell me how you went from LA, the real L Word, to Austin being a mom and clean living.
I mean, there was a whole lot in between there. So, like, I think that photo was probably like 5 years ago.
Oh, wow.
I think it's been. Oh,
there's another
God,
one from
man,
Showtime.
you really found them.
Yeah.
Some hair issues throughout my
Girl,
life.
look at those eyes.
Yeah, so I was on the real L Word in
Yes.
LA. That kind of just naturally happened. I never auditioned for it.
Yes.
I just happened to be hooking up with one of the people that was going to be on the first season.
Oh, okay.
And then
okay.
I was a little extra. The producers kind of decided we're going to
Put her on the show.
Put her on the show.
Yeah.
And then we're going to keep putting her on the show.
Yes.
And Whitney Mixter, the main character, her and
Yes.
I stayed on all 3 seasons. And the cast changed. But her and I pretty much like stayed a part of it.
Yes.
We had our drama and then it just grew. And that just happened. I was doing makeup in LA.
Yes.
I went to makeup school when I first met you.
Yes.
Mud in Burbank.
Yes.
Started working in your boutiques, just being an LA girl doing fashion and beauty. And then I ended up on this reality show. And that just took over my life. And that aired for 3 seasons. It was based off the original L Word on Showtime by Eileen Shaken, which is coming back to Showtime. And then I just started doing my own jewelry line through the show.
And then you started dating guys, and
dating guys.
You got a lot of pushback. She got a lot of pushback from the LGBT.
Yeah, I was
community.
like traveling and hosting and being a part of Pride and like going around the world and really kind of just like being like a I don't want to
poster girl.
Yeah, and that's really
she's
bad
not.
because I wasn't trying to represent like everybody who was gay, and I think that's what happened.
You.
I was just being me,
You were
and then
just you.
in my natural story, which you've always known me, I dated men. You know,
Yeah.
it was always a part of my life.
And you were open about that
Always
too.
open. So
Yeah,
this-
and that's reality TV.
It
How
is.
they edit
They
and
edit it
Yes.
like it was some brand new thing that just happened in my life when it wasn't.
Right.
That show was very edited. But started dating men, and I lost a lot of my work. A lot of the things that I was doing started to stop. I had to go on a lot of different shows and kind of defend myself. It was weird. It was bizarre. And it was a really hard place to have people from all over the world having an opinion about
your personal
my personal life that wasn't even personal anymore. But like acting like they knew me and they knew all my, they only knew what a show had put together as a character.
Right.
But they had some harsh words.
Yeah.
It was painful.
But you know what? I love the way you handled it and the way you overcame it. Because you even you started a podcast with your best friend, Rose.
Rose Garcia was a cast member on the show as well.
Yeah.
She was on and off for a few seasons. She's amazing. She's one of my best friends. She's a very big personality.
Yeah, I love
real
her
estate.
personality.
She's
I've
like
never met her,
millionaire real estate in LA, and
Yeah.
she is as extra as they come.
We like extra.
You should have her on the show. And her and I just ended up doing a podcast called The Romy and Rose Show. That was about a year after the last season. And we were like, let's just show our personalities the way that we are and not the way that it's edited and the way
Right.
that they portrayed us. And we just had this great little like banter, and it
Yes.
was like pop culture. And it was a blast, and we had so much fun. We did podcasts for about 2 years.
Yeah, it was pretty popular.
It was. People were tuning in, and the show is viewed all over the world because
Yeah.
it's Showtime. So the audience for just like us and our lives has been people from
All
everywhere.
over.
Yeah. So it was such a fun way to just kind of be goofy and not so serious and not
Yeah.
so the L Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you reinvented yourself and moved to Austin.
Yeah. Well, I ended up getting married
Yes.
to a man, and it happens, you guys. You know, you fall in love with who you fall in love with. And
Exactly.
I fell in love with my husband, and he was like, "Are you on that show?" And I was like, "Don't look up that show.
Yeah.
Don't Google me. Let's just get to know each other." And we fell in love, and we got pregnant really quick.
Yeah.
And we have a beautiful baby girl.
Baby
who's
girl.
Gonna be 3 in
Frankie.
June.
Her
And
name's Frankie.
Frankie. She's
so cute.
such a sweet. She changed my life. She changed my life. And so.
And completely and utterly changed your life.
Complete. Like, I was not a crunchy. I call myself a crunchy mama. Because
tell them what that is.
Crunchy mama is like a granola mom. Like,
she's a crunchy mama.
Have, crunchy deodorant on. All the makeup on my face is vegan, cruelty free. It's,
I love it.
Everything in my house. We don't have paper towels.
Yeah.
We clean everything with like cut up t-shirts. We recycle. We don't have plastic. Everything's in glass.
No paper plates.
No, oh God, no. No. And my husband, when this happened, he was like, what are you doing? I was like, it's got to go. It is not safe. It isn't good. And he was just like watching me like redo the house.
Yeah.
And now when you come in, it's got the oils going. Everything you touch is like BPA free. Like it's
what's BPA free?
It doesn't have any like the plastic material that like causes cancer, and they've had testing through it. So like certain plastics that kids are like eating off of, or that we're sipping off of,
or heating things up in.
Yeah, no. We changed our pans to all cast iron, so they don't have any of the non-stick that burns when you're cooking.
Right.
That puts out chemicals into your food.
Yes.
So all of that.
So now she's a clean living expert. And
I'm learning every day. I basically, I watched The Human Experiment on Amazon. If anybody has time, go watch that. It will terrify you. It will terrify you. But I was like having my baby, and I started researching, and I started looking into stuff. And you're at home, you're breastfeeding, you got time.
Yeah.
You're just reading. And I was like, oh my gosh. Honestly, it was a mother posted something on my Facebook. I posted a day of me cleaning. I had bleach, Windex, everything. And she was like, that is not good for your kid. And I was like, took it so personally, like, how dare you tell me what's good for my kid? I am a good mother, and like, how dare you? And I will just say, whoever you are who did that, like, God bless you, because I took that information and I went and researched it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, she's right.
Yeah, but what about my grandmother? My Meemaw uses Clorox
But see, that's
the
biggest thing that people say. They're always like, oh, we all made it.
They were all good.
But no, cancer is the number one cause of death today.
I know.
It is.
You know what? With information is power. And that's why I love what you're doing, because I just said that because
I know, but that's the biggest, that is it. Yeah.
And information is power. And so I love that you know all this, because I have no idea. Like, I want to hire Romy to come to my house, go through it,
I want to do that, actually.
This is what you do.
Yeah.
This is because I have no idea. I'm not educated. I love Young Living. I love the oils.
Yes.
I'm all about oils.
Yes.
But I'm not crunchy by any means.
But see, that's what I want to show people, is that like you can wear beautiful makeup, like the colors are bright. You can still be, you don't have to look like a hippie, like kicking the hacky sack around on the hill, like, to be you can still be this.
Yes.
And live clean.
Yes. And I think it's so important.
Yeah. And I think people just don't know. Yeah. I didn't know.
Yeah.
If I didn't reach out and start educating myself, I would not have known.
And I love that about you.
So I started to do that. I joined the EO Glow, which is a Young Living tribe with a bunch of amazing women from all over the world. And I didn't think I needed it in my life, and I did.
Yeah.
And like God had its way of like, when the timing was right as a mother, I would find this kind of path. And I became an educator with them. So we educate about non-toxic living, clean beauty. I'm a makeup artist, so it was an opportunity for me in the group to kind of go down the beauty path.
Right. And now it's all clean beauty.
Clean beauty. Now I'm doing makeup again in Austin.
Right.
I put together a makeup kit, and this time around, I wanted my makeup kit to be a clean beauty kit.
Okay.
So the full kit.
Clean beauty
means clean, free of harmful, toxic products.
But then how do you know? There's so many.
Well, see, that's the hard thing, though, is that we shouldn't have to be scientists when we go shop for products.
Like, this is Beauty Counter, right?
Yes.
And all her stuff's Beauty Counter.
No, and Savvy Minerals.
And Savvy Minerals.
Through Young Living.
So we know for sure Beauty Counter.
Beauty Counter is a safer option.
Okay.
Savvy Minerals is all like vegan, cruelty-free. I'm also vegan. So no one was harmed, paraben-free. These products, like Beauty Counter has removed 1,500 harmful chemicals that are in most of your makeup.
Holy Toledo.
And if you look up when the FDA actually, I love Beauty Counter too. And that's what I have Beauty Counter lipstick on, like eyes, brows. I have Savvy on my face. I still have coverage. It's still pretty makeup.
So where do you go to get this? Like, can you go to Neiman's to get Beauty Counter?
No, and that's the thing, is that your stores, everyone, I recommend you guys get the
Look at their
Think Dirty app. Take the Think Dirty app, go into your house, look up the product that you have.
Think Dirty?
Think Dirty. Look at the product that you're buying. It will rate and tell you how harmful it is. So you can be at the grocery store just shopping, you're buying something, you look up a lotion. It'll say how toxic it is. And you start start doing that, you're like, oh my God, I had no idea. Like, but people don't realize how easy it is to switch over.
So let me ask you this. Is this way more expensive than your regular makeup?
Young Living essential oils and Young Living, everyone's like, why is it so expensive? And it is because the way that they make the farms, the way that they make this, the energy that they've put into it, the seed to seal promise that they do. And that's just like I say this, when you're going to Ralph's to get your produce or you're going to the farmer's market, farmer's market is more expensive, but it's also better.
Yeah, because it's less all that pesticides.
Yeah, there's no pesticides. There's none on that in the Young Living farms. So
right.
You're removing all that. It's non-GMO. Recycling, Young Living Savvy Mascara, you have a recycling program. When you're done, you send it back to this animal organization, and they use it to remove things off animals that are in crisis.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, knowing that your products are doing
every single
that
thing
stuff.
is being used. So then where do you get this?
So Beauty Counter, you have my link through the show.
Okay.
I actually help educate and share with Beauty Counter. So you just go to my link. You can go on. You can read. There's a never list.
So you can buy it from you.
You can buy it from me. There's
okay.
a never list that will tell you the entire list of ingredients that are not in their products.
Okay.
And then I'm a part of the EO Glow with Young Living essential oils. So I make everything with oils. That comes down to my body wash. I only use oils on my face. I use a jade roller. I use rose,
I have a
frankincense.
jade roller.
I push all the oils on my skin. I use the moisturizer. I stopped buying
cream
products that I didn't know what was in them. If I can't turn it around and I don't know what's in it and I have no clue how to even say it, why am I putting it
on your face? Look how beautiful her skin is,
24 seconds the minute you put something on your skin for it to go into your blood.
Well, and I think being a mom turns all that around, especially when you were breastfeeding.
I've been breastfeeding till a week ago.
And this is our question. This is our question. Why do we care? Okay, why do we not care that it's harmful when it's just us, but we start caring when we have a child? And we're like, oh no, we're not putting that in our baby. Oh no, when I've like used it my whole life.
I did some things in my life that I shouldn't even be alive sitting here. I'm like, thank you, Jesus.
I didn't want to say because I know.
Yes, you do know. But it's true. And like, here I am. My husband's like watching me, and I'm just like, no, like, cancer is huge. I lost my father to cancer.
I know you did. And that was another thing. I know.
Thing for me that is a part of knowing that like he was exposed to a lot of harmful chemicals in Vietnam. And that killed him. It created a cancer.
Yes.
And that's happened to a lot of men in their 60s now or 70s now that we didn't know what those chemicals would do. And then now we're seeing all these results of like certain makeups being in breast milk, certain glitters coming through, certain things that there is actually, you guys, all you have to do is look it up. I mean, we don't want to look it up because we don't want to not buy.
We kind of want to stay kind of dumb about it.
Yes, we want to buy the product that, this celebrity is pushing. We want to buy the cool package. It's at, Neiman's. It looks pretty. I get it. I worked for MAC. I worked at, Saks. I did all that stuff. I know the prettiness of it. But there's still products, and you can even make your own products, which I do. I make a body wash. I make a face serum.
I always see your products.
Yeah, and my husband's like, oh my God, this smells so good. Like, make me another one. I have rollers with me all day long to kind of calm me down. I have diffusers going. Yeah, I'm like peppermint just to kind of freshen my breath while I'm out. Roll them on.
I love your, I'm all about the red lips.
Yeah, this is ladies' night out, and this is Beauty Counter.
Do you always wear red?
No.
Or did you just wear red for me?
Wore red for you.
Which, I love it!
Just so you know, and you're wearing red too.
Oh my God.
Spring is here, and you can wear red all summer, all spring. I think people get afraid of dark lips during the lighter times of the year.
You know what I love? I love about
it.
Romy. I love how she doesn't do any eye makeup, and then she does that whole red lip. I mean, she's just so cool.
I like a focus feature. Like, I like if you're gonna do your eyes, do your eyes up.
Oh my God.
Mouth be nude. If you're gonna just do a pretty skin, do your skin, or if you're gonna do a bold lip, do a bold lip.
I love it. Yeah, because that's a little much for Austin with your red lip, right?
Austin's like, what is this little L Word girl coming up in here trying to do her thing? No, Austin's an amazing city because everyone's so health conscious.
No, I know. I love
It's
Austin.
Incredible.
No,
so,
I'm just joking with you.
No, it's been really fun educating other women and moms. A lot of moms now.
Right.
It used to be a bunch of lesbians that followed me.
Right.
Now I think it's a bunch of moms. I think those lesbians were like,
it's a good combination, lesbians and moms.
And I love you all. I love everybody who follows me. It's such a cool community.
So now she has this amazing thing, and I'm going to show some pictures. Yeah. But she has a new. Tell us all about Glowcella. Like, what is Glowcella? Glowchella. This is like I would love to go to this.
Your tongue wants to say Coachella.
Coachella.
Because that's what it, but okay. There will be no drugs. We will not be dancing in the desert. There
Can
will
we
not
be dancing though?
You can be dancing.
Oh, okay, good.
But you'll be high off oils.
Woo!
Okay, these teepees are so beautiful.
Oh my Lanta, look at that.
It's gorgeous.
I love it.
I went and checked out the campgrounds. It's in Dripping Springs.
Yes.
It's got fire pits outside of every teepee. The teepees have like heated blankets, queen size beds, coffee makers. It's gorgeous. It's going to be so much fun. It's basically our EO Glow Tribe, and we're doing a weekend. You guys can get your tickets. You can go to my
tell them where to go.
Instagram page at Romy Marie _ and in my bio there's a link for Glowchella. So all of our EO Glow people, we're camping out for the weekend.
Yeah,
our tribe is camping out. We're doing yoga. We're doing healthy dinners together, healthy breakfasts. We're teaching how to cook with oils. We're going to be teaching how to put on makeup with like vegan mineral makeup with Savvy Minerals. We're going to be teaching about how you use the oils in your daily life.
Oh, I love it.
For whether it's pregnancy, whether you're an animal lover, whether you're just a mom trying to we're just going to be teaching everything on this beautiful land in space and waking up and doing yoga together.
On April 27th,
27th and 28th, but on Saturday the 27th, it's open to the public.
Oh, okay.
So get your tickets, you guys, and drive in, spend an afternoon, a day with us, and get some education.
In the teepees.
Yeah, just message me. And anybody who's interested in getting started with Young Living or oils or makeup, if you're watching this and you go to my page and let me know that you saw this, I will hook you up. I will hook you guys up with something special.
Look how fun that is.
I know, it's going to be amazing. I'm super excited.
Well, Romy, you're going to have to come back because we just didn't even touch the surface.
No.
And I'm all about oils too. And I'm a wannabe crunchy. I'm not a real crunchy, but I
don't even think you're near there. I love you. You'd be like in a bath of Chanel and be like, I love my lavender. I love my lavender.
Rose oil.
No,
anyway,
I love it.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. And guys, make sure you go to her page, Romy Marie _ on Instagram, and it has all everything that you need to find out about Glowchella. Or
oils,
to buy the makeup and the oils.
Yep.
Okay, and next I have coming up, speaking of something cool, we have something cool to do in Dallas on Sunday at the Curated Project with Bree Clark. And I actually got to go visit there this week at 2310 Ruth Street and talk all about the fun things that are going on Sunday with my girl, Bree. Here we go.
Hello, Southern Fried Tea Girls. Welcome to Little House on Ruth. We are in the heart of Uptown. It is my baby, well, my husband and I baby, and I'm going to show you guys around. So come on in. We are all about the community. I wanted to make sure that I had something where I could bring, no matter who you are, where you're from, what you have going on, bring you together, bring you to my home, and open it up for you and yours. Like I said, we're in the heart of Uptown. We're off McKinney Avenue and Ruth Street, right next to amazing other little shops. It's like little bungalows. I used to drive all over. If you look outside, I used to drive through Uptown and always want like a little bitty bungalow, a little shop that looked like a home, so that I could have people come and enjoy the place. So come on in. Let's start with our little area. I kind of have, I don't know, it's like a bohemian farmhouse, palm, Ernest Hemingway feel. I kind of throw like everything together that I love. I'm all about colors, all about good vibes, and that's what I wanted Little House on Ruth to be. Here we have our little kitchen area, Jeanette. It comes with a full kitchen so that if you have an event that involves your needing any culinary, needing any snacks to come in, you can do everything here. So that was another really big thing. We wanted to make sure that everything was in-house. So you didn't have to go out and have to spend a lot of money. It can be something that's affordable, something that's cute, something that's perfect for pop-up baby showers, bridal showers, whatever your little heart desires. So we have another room back here, one back. Here is like mostly where our workshops happen. We have a lot of little events that go on back here. We actually have a pop-up shop coming up soon, so we'll talk about that later when we're looking at the house. So it's 980 square feet. It's the perfect size. It's perfect for anything that you want. And I invite anyone and everyone to our house.
Hey guys, I am here with my friend Bree Clark, the owner of Little House on Roof. And you guys just saw how cute it is. I mean, I've never been here, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited about the market this Sunday.
Yes.
From 11
to 4.
To 4 o'clock here. She's going to have 25 vendors. But anyway, I wanted to ask her a couple things about her design background, because the way she puts things together is so cool and eclectic.
I don't have a design background, but I mean, I just like, you know, my mom has always said that it's definitely, you're either creative or you have a skill. And I think that I'm creative, but I just don't have the skill with decorating and interior styling or design. But I just like colors, and I just kind of like put stuff together. It's just, it's really like an art.
Well, I understand about being creative, because that's me, but you do have the skill of putting it together, because I've seen it. I mean, even in this house, like the way she puts things together is so cool, and I think her vendors are inspired by her, and she brings all these creative people together in a creative way. So tell us a little bit about the market and what inspired you to do this.
Okay, so, of course there's markets everywhere.
Right.
Markets, pop-up markets and stuff.
Right.
So, April 2017, I wrote in my iPhone, I put a note that I wanted to do on the table dinners, workshops. I wanted to do a pop-up market, and I wanted to have a studio. So it's so crazy that over the years how it manifested to this, but it's just, I just wanted to create a market where it wasn't about like how many followers you have, how popular you are, or what you have, but I wanted to create a market where it was about a community. So I wanted it to be a diverse market, where it's like I go to these markets and it's just like I walk down the aisle and everything is the same. And it's like not all of us have the same style, and if we do have the same style, we want to add our little touch to it. So I made sure that every single person that we have is somebody that's just different, creative, just one of a kind, and it's local.
Well, and I love that, one of a kind, local.
Yes.
And I noticed that on all your advertising, that all the different vendors, because you've been advertising on they're people I've never heard of before.
Exactly.
And I've heard of most of the people that are local, and it's like, it's so cool to discover. So tell us a little bit, look at this fun stuff. So she's gonna go through it and tell us like who designed it and
so we have a lot. We have 25, as Jeanette said, we have 25 local vendors, and we're also partnering with Saba House, which is right next door to us, like the two little houses combining.
Oh, cool.
So I just have a few vendors here that we're focusing on, but right here in front of us, we have Primera collection, and her stuff is just amazing. Megan is just all about one-of-a-kind items and just about color and pop, and she's here locally. She does pop-ups in San Antonio, Houston, LA. She's just going all around, and she's a twin mama.
Oh, really? So, just like you?
Yeah, so
and look
that's
how
really
cute
cool.
This little pillow, it says Dallas.
It's all handmade.
Oh,
hand
so cute.
Even this purse right here, a little clutch is theirs
man.
as well.
Look at this, guys. How cute is that?
Gorgeous.
And it is so well made.
And it has like a little strap inside.
Yeah, it has the strap inside.
Yeah.
But look at this embroidery.
Yeah,
it is
all hand stitched.
And it's really a nice weight too.
Yeah, it's not like flimsy. It's So we have them. We also have Second Kind, and they're all about non-toxic. It's a mother and daughter duo, so I love that. And it's all about family. And in here, she even has the amethyst stone inside of the toner. And I actually bought this from her, and I love it. Like ever since I turned 35, I'm all about like facial, self-care, and preventative stuff. And I mean, it is all in small batches, handmade. I believe she's out of McKinney, but it's a mother and daughter duo, and it's all.
And this is grapefruit oil. It's a cleansing oil, grapefruit oil. Now I love grapefruit, but I've never thought about
lotus extract. I mean, she just has. Like,
and that's the charcoal.
Yep.
This is the charcoal facial scrub. Ooh, this is so. I love their packaging too.
Yeah, it's just
so clean. Yeah, modern. Yeah. Oh, very cool.
So they're Second Kind. So they're really cool. So check them out. Next one we have is Uptown Petwear. So we're Uptown.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, hey. So I reached out to them. I was like, how would you like to sell your Uptown Petwear stuff in Uptown? And she's like, oh my gosh, yes, yes. So she's actually going to be in front of Little House on Roof. So people are probably wondering how we're going to fit like all 25 vendors in the house. So we have a huge backyard that I don't share with everyone, but we're going to open it up. We're going to have 20 vendors back there. We have some on the side, and then we have Uptown Petwear that's going to be in the front, because here in Uptown everyone has a dog. And everyone's always walking their dog, and they're so cute. And she had all of these.
Bow ties and clothes for their dogs.
Yeah.
with the little Velcro on the back. It's so cute.
Yep. So really excited to have her. Next one we have up another twin mom.
Oh gosh.
And
y'all need to start a club.
I know, we really do. Eggs and bakey. So like, okay, fun fact. I met her when we were selling our farmhouse tables. And after that, we kept seeing each other like just everywhere. Random events. And she's from London, moved here without knowing anyone. But she started these sensory kits for kiddos. And it's just so creative. It's just like,
let me see.
Like for little ones and even like big ones, like my sons have one, and it just allows the kids to learn and play and do it all in an environment where they're having fun.
Well, my son is sensory integrative disorder.
Yeah.
So I understand all of this, and when I saw this on your advertisement, I was like, that is so brilliant.
Nobody ever has those kind of things. Okay. Her sensories aren't working today.
They're not working.
But nobody ever does that. Has those
they
at
don't.
Market.
And you can take this to like a store, or like if you're taking them out somewhere.
Yes, you
little
can little. So she has big ones that you can home. She even has a sensory bag. This like her bag is also a sensory feel, and it has like little felt things in it. Like I mean everything. The little rice.
Oh yeah, because they have to do that.
I mean like everything is just it's perfect. So I was really all about that, and
and her kids obviously have sensory.
Yes. So yeah. So it's eggs and bakey. So she'll be here. So she'll be selling the bags and also the little ones that Jeanette dropped, and then the big sensory thing. So she's super fun. Next to you, right there, is page 11, paper goods. So awesome. Like she is all about purpose and intention. So you know everybody
prioritize, do, repeat. Yes. Oh, that's good.
Travel journals.
Wake up and work, mama.
I mean,
look at those.
She is amazing.
I need one of these.
She did a workshop actually here, an intent workshop, but all of her packaging, all of her planners are made with a purpose, are made with intention. It's like, you know, you see like planners and stuff everywhere and like they're all cute and fluffy. And it's like, I have tons of planners, but I don't really use them. These you can use. So I love that.
That's cool.
Another one we have is AE Designs. So
that's so cool.
Basically, afterlife, life after death. Like all of these things that she sourced are things that she makes beautiful after they have given their purpose and lived on the earth.
Oh my gosh, I love the butterflies.
She's so creative, Lane. Also someone that I've seen grow, her brand grow, and then I think at the end you're gonna show, like she also does skulls. They're all ethically sourced.
Isn't that pretty?
She's just like, she's so talented. So, and she does beautiful skulls, and I think you'll show that like towards the end. But I think you have some of her antlers down there and another one. Yeah. But
look how fun those are.
Yeah. And so you know how like you see a lot of that stuff, and it's all like not colorful and just like browns and whatnot. I'm all about color. So
me too. Abby.
Cute.
So cool. I love the rainbow one.
So I mean, these are just a few of them.
Wow.
I mean, come on out. I mean, we have, I didn't get to pick up, I didn't get to get her stuff, but Steph Art, she does beautiful work. It's just, we have so many. We have ones coming from Oklahoma.
Oh my gosh.
We have Kimmy's Boutique coming from Waxahachie. Wichita Falls, actually, sorry, it's W.
We're moms, okay? Yeah. We're good just to be here right now, guys.
Exactly, okay. But it's good. And then we're going to have a tamale company. They're going to be out here selling tamales. We have a sangria bar.
Oh, wow.
Sangria station, so everybody will get complimentary sangrias. We have a flower bar, a DIY flower bar. It's free. Come and make your own little flowers if you don't want to shop. And then we have a craft table. So we're partnering with 1820 Crafts. And she's all about community and building the community through ways of crafts. So she's like, we're making tassel earrings, tassel keychains, and it's completely free.
Oh my gosh, this sounds like a girlfriend's dream. Yes. Okay, guys, y'all.
And the weather, like we prayed to the y'all, no rain.
No rain.
So it's beautiful. And yeah, it's 11 to 4, March 31st, this Sunday. It's gonna be dope.
Oh wow, you guys have to come out because this is gonna be super fun to meet a lot of women doing all these incredible things.
Then,
get inspired.
They're women-owned businesses.
Yes.
And we wanted to really focus on that being Women's History Month, the last day of Women's History Month. It's like, I wanted to do something, but it's like, I was like, oh, everybody's doing something in March. It's like everybody.
It's crazy. Yeah. And April's even worse.
Yeah.
But yes.
So it just, It's like, you know, when it's supposed to be, it just organically flows.
Yes.
So
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Well, I cannot wait. I will see you guys on Sunday.
Yes.
At Curated at Little House on the Roof. But anyway, I just appreciate Bree because she's always bringing people together like this. So you guys stay tuned for more of her Boss Babe inspiration.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so March 31st, this Sunday, 11 to 4 p.m. Be here or be square. You don't want FOMO. So, Curated, a modern pop-up market. Can't wait to have everyone. And did you check out this one? These amazing designs by AE Designs. They will be here. Can't wait to see you. Come, come, come. Yay!
So y'all make sure that you make it over there on Sunday, even if you just have a little bit of time. I mean, you guys will be so excited to see all the fun things that she's doing. I mean, the flower bar, you can sit there and make flowers. Crazy. I mean, all this stuff that we're going to be doing over there on Sunday. So thank you, Bree, and thank you, 2310 Ruth Street, because that little house is the cutest thing. But guys, listen up. I have somebody very special on my show right now with Miss Leah Frazier. Of course, Dear Leah's segment, because she is thebomb.com. Okay, number one. Number two, I have Leela Orr from Project Runway. But first, let's learn a little bit about her.
At heart, I usually tell people I'm a designer with a twist because I design luxury clothes, but everything is zero waste, environmentally friendly, and made in all natural.
I just love people that do whatever the hell they want. My earliest fashion influences were definitely like my grandma and my mom. Seeing my mom get dressed for like a party as a little girl and putting on some beautiful, sparkly, like early 90s beaded cocktail dress and just feeling so glam. Also like the ladies of Dallas. Growing up in Dallas, everyone is just so glam and so dressed up, especially in like the late 80s, early 90s when I was really little. I think that Iris Apfel is like the just doesn't care and just totally does whatever she wants, and I think that's so cool.
Oh,
There we go.
that's me.
So we're here with our star from Project Runway, our Dallas designer. Wow, I can't believe it. You know, Leela, I'm so excited to have you on. And dear Leah brought her on.
Hey, Leela.
Hi, happy to be here. Thanks
Yes.
for having me, guys.
And we have so much talent that's here in
Oh, my
Dallas.
gosh.
So when Project Runway was coming up, and
Yeah.
there's 2 Dallas designers,
Yes.
and
Two of us. It's
Leela
And
is
Vinny.
on there, and Vinny, and then we're all a part of Fashion Group International together.
Yes.
So that this is just
All parts of FGI, yeah, it connected us all together. It's pretty cool.
so welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Welcome to the Southern Fried Tea.
I'm so
Girl.
happy to be here. I watch, so
Get
now
your-
it's so surreal. I'm here now.
Get your tea on, girl.
Yes.
She's a modern Southern lady.
Yeah,
this
I
one
am.
right here.
I
I
am.
love. You know me. You already know I love your line because I used it 2 weeks ago to shoot with Dixie.
Yes,
For some
that's right.
editorial, and I can't wait
Oh, I
until you
can't
see
wait to
those
see that.
pictures. They're
It's gonna
pretty
be so
fabulous.
cool.
But we're so excited. I love your design aesthetic.
Thank you so much.
Tell us a little bit about where it comes from.
So it kind of started when I was young. I am eco-luxury. So what that means is that I'm high fashion with a low carbon footprint. So I'm high-low. As a little girl, I was raised to be very resourceful. I have a very crunchy granola mom.
She's a crunchy mom.
I do, yeah.
Just like
she's
Romy.
amazing.
Yes.
Also into Young Living, all that stuff. But growing up, I was told that you need to be really resourceful. We didn't have very much, so my mom made do with what she could, and I learned to like save everything to the very last drop,
Wow.
reuse your clothes. I started cutting things up and repurposing them when they were totally worn out. I didn't see them as worn out. I just made it all new and fresh. So I've kind of always been raised to be a very conscious person and an environmentally conscious person. And so zero waste kind of started there for me.
And
then
that was
my
a long
life-
time ago. That was before it was like hip and cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom was like, I call her like the OG hippie. Like
Oh,
she's
I
like
love
the original.
it.
She really is. So she really has like so inspired me in
Yeah.
my work ethic and My parents were both creatives too. Like my mom grew up playing the violin. My dad was a professional singer-songwriter. Wow. So I was always really encouraged to go after my creative dreams. So it kind of started really young for me. Yeah. And now here I am today with my eco-friendly brand, Farrah. And I love what I do. I get to wake up in the morning, and it's been my dream since I was a little girl to be on this path. And here I am doing what I love to do.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And now on Project Runway.
Now on Project Runway.
So tell us about that experience.
So it was quite the experience. It was incredible. I grew up watching the show since I was about 14 years old. So I remember seeing Christian Siriano on the 4th season, winning the 4th season, and now he's my mentor. So it's so full circle and
That's
so
so
cool.
crazy.
Yeah, it was so wild. So he's our mentor this year. Carly Kloss is the host. She's a world-renowned supermodel and coder, so she's a girl boss. She's doing it. And then we have Nina Garcia, who's like the original judge. She's incredible. So she's a very seasoned vet on the show. And then we have Brandon Maxwell. We have
Lady Gaga's old designer.
Yes, and fellow Texan. He's a Texan
fellow
too.
Texan,
Yeah, and then we have Elaine Welteroth, who's just so inspiring. And then Carly's also on the judging panel. So it's so cool. It's an all-new Project Runway, but it's kind of also old. It's like going back to its roots on Bravo, Thursday nights, 8 o'clock, 7 Central. So
plug it, girl, plug it.
So they turn up, so let me ask you this. They turn up the heat, though, on y'all. Like,
they do.
Let's get real. Because they don't let you sleep, not eat much, right?
I mean, we're working.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Everything's heated. All the things around you are heated. So it's extreme conditions. So we have those extreme results and extreme reactions because it's television.
Exactly.
Right?
It pushes you to do your very best work because you're in like kind of almost like a pressure cooker. You know, you're in this little bubble with all these designers. And I thought when I was going into it, I was like, oh, I'm going to be so competitive. I'm going to be cutthroat. Like I'm going in there to like win it.
That's mine.
And yeah, because I am a competitive person. I was raised, playing sports and things like that. But I'm also all about teamwork. And I got to meet 15 incredible people that were just so talented. You see on camera, we're helping each other in the workroom too, and now I have 15 friends. Like I know it sounds so corny, but I swear to
so
you,
there
like
was
I love these people.
But there had to be some drama back there. Come on now.
You know what? No, we're spilling tea here, but like I am just so like peace, love. Like,
she's such a hippie. She's like whatever.
I was cool.
Well, and you know what? I think it is too because you're not just. I mean, there's designers and then there's designers.
Yes.
And you're in the second category. You are a designer because your aesthetic. It's so different. I mean, you have such a stamp on. If you look at something, you would know it's yours.
Exactly. I stay in my own lane.
That's what I love about you.
I have my own aesthetic.
Yes.
I know who my woman is. I've been doing this for years.
Yes.
I have a very elevated aesthetic. I'm a minimal designer. I'm a minimal waist designer. Yeah. But it's also luxury. It's very wearable, but it's high end. It feels special.
It does.
It's all natural fiber. So I work in a lot of silks, a lot of cashmeres, things that just feel luxurious and just feel nice on. Like that's why I named my brand Farrah because it means joy in Arabic. And I think when you put on clothes and they have that transformative impact and you can feel joy, that's why I do what I do.
Right.
I want you to feel good because if you feel good, you look good.
Well, and those blouses, they're transformed. Like, Leah, I mean, they're like, and
there's
the fabric.
One that she has, it's like white and then it's the sleeves
the
and
wrap.
then it's like, it wraps. You can wear it like 50 million different ways. But when you walk, it kind of flows behind you.
You feel so almost like angelic when you're in it.
Yeah.
Well, I will say when I was at Austin Fashion Week with Leah, Farrah was also there. And that show was
killer,
a breath of fresh air to me as a stylist. I was like, I am dying over this right now because it's so great to see something new and original and with such a unique signature on it. And so I love that about y'all's line.
Thank you so
sure.
Much.
It's so
and
well made.
That means a lot because for the longest time, like Leia is my business partner, so we work together. And for this collection, we were like, you know what? We just really want to put our heart and souls into this. So why don't we take from our own family inspiration and nostalgia? So we have elements that are pulled from Denmark, so Scandinavian, and like the Old West, my family that lived out in West Texas. So we call it Scandi West.
Oh, I love that. That's like a total trend.
Yeah, Yeah, and it was just, it was on trend. Scandi West.
Styling that?
The Scandi West.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Oh, I did. I got to style it.
Yes, she did.
And we have it. I mean, I can't tell you. But,
I cannot wait to see those photos.
But it's all Farrah.
And you're like the stylist with the most. I love it. Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
I am, but
you are.
I'm kidding.
So I have a question for you. Watching Project Runway, first episode wasn't too great for you because you were in the bottom, and maybe they just didn't understand your minimalism or your eye. So tell me, how did that feel in that moment, and then to rebound from that and say, you know, I'm going to come back even better and stronger?
Yeah. So, I mean, it made me want to come back better and stronger and work even harder. But I kind of just thought maybe I was just misunderstood. I can't really speak on how they exactly felt. But I felt really good about my look. I loved it. I thought my look was like killer.
I was
I loved
upset.
it.
Thank you. I mean, I was a little bit too. I mean, I
love
worked
everything.
really hard on it, but it's also, I was kind of, I was new like everybody to the process, but I'm also zero waste. So I was kind of figuring out personally just how can I be zero waste in this totally new environment. And it was kind of trial and error. And I thought I got it right, and I really liked it. And, you know, maybe they didn't see it. I don't know. But I think, you know, you can see in the last 2 episodes, I make a comeback. And I really love what I do.
You like a good comeback.
I love my last 2 looks a lot. So, and I even like the first look too. It was zero waste. The top was, I worked with all natural fabric. Even the thread that went into it was recycled thread.
Oh
it was
my
recycled
gosh.
polyester thread.
That's so cool.
So I put a lot of thought into it, and I really loved my look. But yeah, it was just, it made me want to work that much harder. And the designers were so supportive. So it was cool. It was good.
And that to me is someone that's designing from an organic, real core value of who she is. Yeah. Like she's like, well, I liked it, and I don't take it back. I'm not going to change it because I'm not designing for you. When you design for people, instead of designing where it comes from creatively in your core, that's when you start forgetting and not knowing who you are, I think, as an artist, as a designer, as anyone that's in the field, you know? Yeah,
you can't lose yourself.
No.
Especially in any kind of creative field, because when your heart and soul is in something, people see that, and it's interpreted really well, I feel. I put my heart and soul into what I do. I'm all about the zero waste, minimal waste, working with natural fibers, just keeping it, having a low environmental, or like a low carbon footprint, I just think is so important.
So how do you not lose yourself in reality television? That is a very good question, because I have been on the other side of it.
Yes.
That's so good.
I think it's important. You have to really know yourself, and before coming into it, that's why I said, like, I know who my customer was, I knew who my girl was, what I was going for, but I also know myself really well. Like, I'm a pretty confident person. I'm optimistic and positive, and I never really lost that. I was also working. It kind of felt like you were working in this team environment, because how cool is it that I got to work alongside 15 other dezigners? Like, that never happens. I'm an entrepreneur. It's just me and Leia usually designing in the studio. So like, it's so cool. It was so surreal to work alongside with like other designers who are just so passionate what they do, and we all do very different things, but I know what I do. So I kind of just kept my head down, focused on the work that I was doing and just knowing myself. And I think that's why I felt so good about the process. Yeah.
And now you can design super quick. I saw on social media the other day that for your other TV appearance, you literally made your design that you wore on television like the day before.
That camo skirt.
So can we say that Project Runway has helped you to...
Oh, I'm fast.
To speed up the process.
Exactly.
I'm not Venny fast. Venny Etienne, man. Oh, that guy. I was on a team with him on week 2.
Not Venny fast.
Yeah, I'm not Venny fast. I went on that sewing machine and the fabric just flew off the machine. I was like, oh my gosh, Venny is fast, but I am faster now. Not faster than him, but I'm pretty fast.
That's so cool.
That is awesome.
So what's next for you? Like, what's next? Where do we go from here?
I'm designing my next collection this summer. I have a great team coming in. I've got a team of Leia. I've got interns coming in. I'm still looking for more summer interns. So if anyone wants to work for Farrah, if you're Dallas based,
hit her up.
Hit me up. Hit me up.
Can I?
We just want to model.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I do want to do more collaborations too in Dallas. I feel like I can be such an introvert sometimes, and so I didn't even know y'all before Project Runway, and I was so happy it connected me to like more of my Dallas fashion community, because so much is going on here. We are a very fashionable community, so it's really nice to be here in Dallas, and all the support that I feel and all the collaborations that we're doing. So more collaborations in store, building our next collection, talks about sustainability, all of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And keeping it plugged in to Project Runway, of course.
Yes.
And it's Thursday nights, right? night?
Thursday nights on Bravo, 7 Central, 8 Eastern.
And we have how many more episodes?
Oh gosh. Like
Probably a ton more.
A lot more.
I don't even.
A lot more.
A
So
lot.
you guys support.
It's just starting. It's just gearing up.
And then tell us all about your social media too.
So my social media, my personal is Lila Christiana on Instagram, and
there it is.
And
I
then my
love
the top,
that.
the bow, the zero waste
drama.
top.
I love the
Yes.
back.
Oh yeah, I wish we
Yes.
could see the back of
Those
that.
back.
I know, I
the
thought
back
it-
scaffolding. Actually, it was super cool to work with. That was like one of my top picks, and I was so happy I got it.
I have
My
never in my
team.
life seen anything like that.
I didn't either.
A Human was incredible. That was such an inspiring exhibit.
That
Yeah.
is, that was insane.
It was.
Yes.
It was that the one when you turned to the back, it had all the different
had the ridges.
It
had the
looked
ridges.
like it was a part of her skin.
Yes.
Like it was
That
that was
prosthetic
so cool.
was insane. And when
Yeah.
you touched it, it felt like human skin. The
Yeah.
prosthetic was incredible.
That was awesome.
It was so cool to work with that. And we had a model to work with as we were draping too. So we could put it on the dress form and just kind of feel it. And it was otherworldly. It was really cool. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're so honored to have our Dallas darling designer here. I mean, we're so lucky. And you said you were inspired by Dallas women.
So inspired by Dallas women. Y'all
Yeah.
are so inspirational.
Oh.
I feel like we're really fearless with fashion here. We have a lot of fun with fashion. Like, look at the two of you. You guys
know.
look so fashionable.
This is Jeanette inspired today. I told
Ah,
Jeanette I
yes.
came in, I only had like this
Fashion.
on, and then I threw this on because Jeanette's always furry.
Yes.
And then I got these shades the other day.
Oh Lord.
So I was like,
I love just like
Look at
that,
that.
Mama. Just like you should have
We're
seen
having
Leah
a
on the
retro
runway.
moment.
Did you see her on the runway?
Oh, I saw you on the runway.
Oh, she flipped.
Twice.
She had Linfinity on, and she just flipped
That
out, and she looked, and she was
Linfinity.
like,
My
serving
gosh.
it, serving
she
it
was
for the
serving
people.
it.
You
up.
were, you were serving it. It was beautiful. Oh my
So-
God,
But
You
your
have to
collection
have
was so
fun
beautiful.
with it.
You
You know what I'm
have to-
saying?
guys.
So like,
Yeah.
fashion should be fun.
It should be a lot of fun.
and dramatic.
and dramatic.
And
It should be fearless,
entertaining.
and you do you. Like, do what you want. Like I
Yes.
say in the show, like I like people who like just don't really give a hell. Like they don't care. Like
Yeah, I love
people
that.
who just really go for it. And like
Yes.
I'm inspired by people. Like I see people on the streets who are not doing what everyone else is doing. Who have like an added flair. And
Yeah.
like to me, that's the most inspiring
Oh,
thing.
it's so inspiring.
People
It
doing
is.
whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, because we used to do that before social media, like in
Yeah.
fashion. We were all very unique. And then social media kind of like, I don't know.
Everybody started.
The influence of the blogger. I don't
wearing
mean to be
stuff the
rude. I'm
same
not trying to be a
way.
hater.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
You're not hating, you're just like keeping it real. Everybody started looking the same and lost their own kind of DNA. So
Signature.
even to be inspired by you, Jeanette, like I said, I really was in my room and I'm like, something is missing with this. I'm not feeling like I just want to go out in public. And I said, what would Jeanette do?
That's
And
intense.
I have so many clothes. I have this rack. It's not very a sustainable model, I know.
It's okay.
And I have this rack, and I saw this. I had all my furry stuff. And I said, Jeanette would throw something furry and fuzzy on top of her outfit and walk right out that door. So I did. I grabbed my little shades, and I have been Hollywood all day and love it.
And
I
been
love
ready
it.
for tomorrow. Tell us about, I know I talked a little bit about Activate, but Leah, tell us about tomorrow and Dallas Startup Week. She has not
Oh my
slept
gosh.
in 2 weeks.
I haven't.
Okay.
I have no makeup
So
on.
tell us a little bit about it, real quickly.
So tomorrow is Activate Her. It's my Women's Day conference.
Yes.
It's the first, and I'm going to go ahead and say first annual. I already have people fighting for next
Next
year.
year. Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
And it was really built for female founders, small business owners,
Yes.
entrepreneurs, where you can go in one space and get all the tools and resources that maybe you just don't know the answers to. So where can I get capital and funding? Like, who are those businesses in Dallas that are looking to fund women-owned businesses? How do I get into the press, media, and TV? How do I start my own podcast? How am I branding myself correctly? I have literally one of my top branding coaches coming tomorrow, and I'm so
excited.
excited. She talks to all the major corporations
About
around
branding.
the U.S. about branding, and she's coming to talk to all of you.
Wow.
And so it's a full day. There's food, because y'all know I'm not going to do anything without feeding
We
you.
got to eat.
So I
We're
have,
from the South. We don't starve.
and it's OMG Southern Catering that's going to be catered.
Ooh.
Smoked chicken salad, y'all.
Do y'all have chicken and waffles?
We're not doing chicken and
Oh.
waffles, but Chef Felicia Guimont is about to kill it for you guys.
Okay, I
So
can't
it's going
wait.
to be awesome. Sprinkles,
Deviled
cupcakes. I don't know about all that. Now look,
Jeanette, a lot of requests.
Jeanette. Now look. No. There will be Sprinkles cupcakes. So this
Ooh, I love
month,
Sprinkles.
for Women's History Month, they have cute little sayings on all their cupcakes
That's
now.
so cool.
So ours will have Who Runs the World Girls, because I'm a big Beyonce fan.
Oh, so am I.
Gosh, yeah, who isn't?
And yeah, photo booth fun. The DJ from 97.9 The Beat is going to DJ our happy hour.
amazing.
And I mean, just vendors, jewelry. Anything you could think of after a full day of getting what you need. We're just going to have fun. And we're going
that's
to
so awesome.
hopefully you walk away with a girlfriend or two, or mentors, or people that you can call and
That's
say,
actually my intention of going is walking away with a couple of mentors.
Network. And I have my friend Rose Colorasi coming. She owns, if you ever been to the Egg and I, there's one in Addison and one in Carrollton. She is literally one of the top international coaches, and she talks about visualization and how to manifest your dreams.
Okay.
So she's going to be talking about that. And she has a new book coming out, Networking Like a Millionaire. And she's going to close out the conference pretty much telling people, don't leave here without networking, but do it where you build relationships versus what can I get out of you? Give me your card. Okay, now I'm over here and I'm getting your card.
That instant, you're not going to,
No.
it's all about relationships.
How
and
to build it.
authentic relationships.
Quality over quantity.
Right.
Network in the right way.
Yes.
So it's just a full day of just like girl bossing it up. And Chloe, I cannot wait for Chloe.
Oh, Lord. Chloe. Red carpet.
She'll be on the red carpet. She'll have her own videographer. So go see her on the Step and Repeat.
She already got a modeling job from it, Leah. Thank you.
No, really? Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, we'll knock on.
what?
You know her new little girl line that she's doing, the Bee Bumble.
Yes.
Anyway, she asked her to model in the fashion show on April 12th.
Chloe. So we all have
Leah's going to be her manager.
I'm gonna, and I mean, I love her so much. Like, I'll do it for free.
Oh, no, you don't.
She's awesome.
Girl, you don't do nothing for free. Remember, we're girl bosses.
We're girl bosses.
We got to pay our rent.
You give back.
That's true.
Yeah. When you give back.
Hey, you give and you get back.
I empower the
Yes.
youth.
Yeah.
She's
You
so
barter.
awesome.
We're
So
crunchy.
We're crunchy.
Trying to be
We're
crunchy.
crunchy
We barter.
ladies. We are all crunchy
Anyway,
ladies.
guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We could go on and on, but you guys tune in next Friday at noon because we're going to have even more fun. And thank you to our guest. And you guys go check out Activate Her tomorrow and Dallas Startup Week. Thanks, guys.